I was searching for a center that had services in both English and Spanish, and I finally came across Hypnosis Health Center. I also saw a few videos of Ana Maria online on YouTube, and I really liked it, so I called. Okay, so as a couple, we were thinking about hypnosis together, my husband and I. So when I spoke to him, he had some experience with a family member going through hypnosis before, so for him it was perhaps a bit more familiar. I really was not nervous very much, but somewhat. It's something new. I didn't know what to expect. The only thing I was more scared about was the fact that maybe, you know, you go to hypnosis and they can play with your mind and they can change your way of thinking, your way of looking at everything around you. So that's where, you know, that nervous moment came from. But other than that, I just went in. I'd spoken to Ana Maria on the phone before though, so I definitely felt a little bit more comfortable. The first time I spoke to her, I knew that I was in good hands because I knew that she was listening to me. She was explaining things in a way that I understood. She was really taking the time to, you know, to sit and discuss everything that needed to be discussed before going into the first session. So that was very important, and it was a great impression. I felt relieved and I felt tired, and there were a lot of things that a lot of memories I didn't know that I had, and we worked on a lot. So it was a process, and I was impacted, and I felt normal physically. It's simply that, you know, we worked with so much that I needed time to process all of that. It was very interesting because I also felt like I had more clarity, not only emotionally but also physically. And you know, I had a comment that I made with Ana Maria. I spoke to her on the second session where I said, I really feel like I can see better, and I don't mean just, you know, I can think better. I can really see better. I can see more clearly. Oh, I sleep much better. I have my nights, but I sleep much better than before. I can sleep through the night, which was something I never did, and I can wake up in the morning refreshed. I have stress in my life. I always will because of my job. I speak to a lot of people. I receive 50 phone calls a day, so there's always going to be stress in my life. But I've gotten better at managing stress. I've gotten really much better at not creating more stress for me. Yes, whatever's around me is stressful, but I don't have to add to it, and so I really feel I can manage that much better now. Hypnosis definitely changed my life. I really wouldn't be here without it. Not talking about it the way I'm talking. It was a way for me to go to the root of my problems, face my problems, see them for what they are, release them, and just move forward. A lot of things have happened in my past lives. Sometimes I travel during a session into more than one life at the same time, so it's very powerful. For me, it's also a lot to process and to think about. I like it, especially because it's given me an opportunity to see what I had not done in the past or what I had done in the past and what I have to change, that I can change it now. And so that really helps. It's really given me the tools maybe to think about my present life. It's been interesting, and I think it has to do a lot with the peace I've gained, because I went back to, okay, now I know why I was talking about that. Okay, now I know why I was feeling that way. Oh yeah, I feel comfortable in that place because of that. So things kind of related, and they all came together, and I have more clarity in all of that too. I never felt like there was any risk with it. I never felt like I would die. I never felt like I was leaving my body. I was in my body all the time. I'm very aware of that and very aware of what's going on. I never felt like anybody would take advantage of me. I never felt like Anna was saying things that would change my way of thinking. In fact, she really doesn't say what you should say. She simply asks what you say is what you want to say. Perhaps in your subconscious mind, but what you want to say. So for me, Ana Maria is more than just a hypnotherapist. In the professional sense, it's more a friend. I really find that we've really, through the sessions, we've talked in a way that I've only done with my friends, and perhaps not even with my friends. So there's something very familiar, and I think a great professional does that. They really make you feel like they can come to your level and talk to you and make you understand and be there for you and answer the questions that you need answered and create that comfort. And so for me, she's a great professional and a great friend. I definitely recommend hypnosis. Please, if there's anything keeping you from just going to the first session, if you feel that you need to speak to someone, pick up the phone, find someone that you're comfortable with, call Anna Maria, speak to her, see if you like it, go to the first session, you have nothing to lose.